fight for Canelo because he was always aiming, and even the skull didn't throw punches, and it's hard to catch.
A wild rumor is currently swirling in the boxing world. Dmitry Bivol, the very man who once handed Canelo Alvarez a clear and dominant defeat, was reportedly spotted inside Canelo's training camp. But here's the twist, not as an opponent, but as a coach. According to insider sources, Bivol allegedly dropped in for a private training session to help Canelo sharpen his offensive game ahead of his upcoming super fight. The session reportedly focused on timing, footwork, traps, and inside angles, the very tactics Bivol used to defeat Canelo. If this rumor holds any truth, it could be a massive boost for Canelo's preparation. After all, Bivol's offensive style is calculated, precise, and highly effective, exactly the kind of blueprint Canelo would need to elevate his performance against a slick, relentless opponent like Terence Crawford. While no official confirmation has come from Canelo's team, a few eyewitnesses claim they saw someone who looked exactly like Bivol entering the gym late at night. Whether it's fact or fiction, the rumor has sent shockwaves through the boxing community.
Say, I want Canelo. Is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy, he's strong. It's a conversation. It's not just, oh man, you will whoop his ass.
Yes, man type stuff.
I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo.
When asked about Canelo Alvarez's recent performance against William Skull, Dmitry Bivol didn't hold back. He said it was tough to watch a fight where one fighter clearly had no intention of winning. According to Bivol, Skull spent the entire night circling the ring, refusing to engage, which made the bout frustrating even for someone as experienced as Canelo.
You just come to, you can not win a fight like that, fighting like that, and he said, I'm sorry, you know, it's my first time and I just tried to put a good fight. And
Bivol went further, identifying a pattern in many of Canelo's recent fights, opponents stepping into the ring too afraid to take risks. He said that ever since Canelo became a dominant world champion and one of the sport's most feared punchers, fighters have entered survival mode. They don't come to win, they just aim to last all 12 rounds. And that, Bivol explained, is one of Canelo's greatest challenges. He's not just fighting opponents, he's fighting their fear.
Where you see the fight when one person doesn't want to win.
But now, with the Canelo versus Terence Crawford fight officially confirmed for September, Bivol sees an entirely different kind of opponent standing in Canelo's way. He believes Crawford is coming to win, not just survive. Bivol described Crawford as a true champion, focused, fearless, and fully committed.
It was hard fight for Canelo because he was always aiming, and even the skull didn't throw punches, and it's hard to catch.
Bivol noted that Crawford won't allow Canelo to control the pace or take breaks like he did against Skull. In that fight, Canelo was able to slow things down when he wanted to rest because Skull didn't press the action. Against Crawford, that luxury won't exist. Bivol expects Crawford to stay active from the opening bell to the final round, forcing Canelo to stay engaged every second of the fight.
You give the blueprint to Terence to beat Canelo Alvarez?
Just need to do his job, what he's doing well. You know, he's changing his stance, he's moving a lot, you know, he's keeping distance. Like this he could win.
The boxing world is heating up with opinions as the mega fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford draws near. Amir Khan, one of the rare fighters who's faced both men, believes this is Crawford's fight to win.
Who do you think has more power out of the two?
Canelo, of course, he got used to this weight class more than Crawford. He needs to get used to this power, even he's big.
How does Canelo beat Crawford? Do you think that's a stoppage?
He could beat him, he could stop him. It could happen anyhow, from both of the sides.
Reflecting on his own experiences, Khan said that Crawford's movement and defensive mastery made it nearly impossible to land clean shots. With Crawford, I couldn't land a clean shot. With Canelo, I could, he explained in Khan's opinion. Crawford's superior footwork, timing, and ring IQ give him a definitive edge.
Well, what are the differences between them? Canelo's stronger and he's easily hit. He's very easily hit, very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't hit clean.
Never one to hold back, former heavyweight champion Shannon Briggs also threw his support behind Crawford with a bold prediction. He's calling for a brutal stoppage. Briggs believes Crawford's speed, explosiveness, and killer instinct will allow him to finish the job. If Crawford can land at the right moment, Briggs says he could overwhelm Canelo and stop him.
Hard, because I need to see that strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So, look, yeah, but why do you need to give that much away? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why do we have to go to fight Canelo?
Veteran trainer Robert Garcia provided a more tactical breakdown. He sees Crawford controlling the early rounds, using his footwork and sharp counters to frustrate Canelo. However, Garcia issued a strong warning if Crawford fades in the later rounds. Canelo's signature body shots and constant pressure flip the momentum. According to Garcia, the first 6 rounds will be crucial in setting the tone.
Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has.
In the world of betting, Canelo originally opened as a slight favorite, but that edge is quickly fading. More and more bettors and analysts now see Crawford as the sharper fighter with all the momentum. Some believe this is the perfect time for Crawford to make history. While Canelo's power and durability can't be ignored, Crawford's timing, slickness, and undefeated record have made him the popular pick among both fans and experts. If you're hyped for this clash of titans, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Fight Update for more insane boxing coverage.